Live your truth. Just whatever it is, whatever you feel, just do it. Just live your truth. Say what you want to say. Do what you want to do. Just do it because you want to, because it is your truth. Who cares what other people think? Who cares what your friends and family think? Who cares what that one person you went to high school or went to college with? Who cares what your coworkers think? Just do it because you want to do it. So many people are still not living this way. Maybe even you. Can you think of a time where you didn't do something because you were waiting for someone else to give you approval? Because you were wondering if someone else was going to think that it was okay, think that it was cool. Yes, I'm sure we've all been there. Whatever it is, even if it's weird, even if it's cringe, even if it's outside of the norm, you owe it to yourself. You owe it to your family, your kids, your legacy. Live your truth. Because guess what? If you don't live your truth, what is bound to happen? You're going to think back on your deathbed when you don't give a shit about what anyone else thinks of you because you are fucking old and you are dying. You're going to think back and go, damn, I should have just done that. I should have just followed what I love. I should have just done it for me because I wanted to, because it was that thing that I always think about. We all have that. Think about that for you right now, in this very moment, as you're watching this video from some random guy on the internet wearing blue light blocking bug shades at 10 o'clock at night. What is that for you? What is that thing that you've always wanted to do? What is that creative outlet, that hobby that you just love, or you know that you could love if you were to try, if you were to actually put time towards it, if you were to actually put a little bit of money over there, if you were to actually prioritize it without caring at all what other people think? What would that be? Do that thing. Just do it. You don't need to go full time. You don't need to quit your job right away. You don't need to make it your highest priority. You might not even need to tell anyone about it, but just do it. Do it for you because you actually love it. I love that. And live your truth is slowly becoming my slogan, maybe my brand, my saying, because I just love it. It speaks so deeply to me and the things that I want to do with all of my dreams and aspirations, which is not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is for you. I want you to think about that. And I want you to feel okay. I want to give you the validation, the encouragement, maybe even the permission, though you don't need it from me, that you should just do that thing because you will regret it if you don't, right? One of my favorite quotes I'll share with you now. In 20 years, you will be more disappointed by what you didn't do than by what you did do. There is no harm in trying. There's no harm in doing something that you really want to do and then finding out, you know what, I actually don't like that thing that much. Or you know what, I actually don't think there's any money there. I don't actually think I have a future there. That's fine. You're not going to look back in 20, 30, 50 years and go, damn, I'm glad I never tried that thing that I always thought about. I'm glad I never did the artist thing or the music thing or the sport thing or the personal brand thing or the business thing. You're not going to say, I'm glad I didn't try. You're going to be like, oh, I tried it and it didn't work out. That's fine. At least I closed the loop in my brain. At least now I know I gave it a go. But do you really want to be that person, that individual who's 50 plus, who's 80, who's like thinking, man, my life could have been so much different? Or maybe you do that thing at 60, but maybe it's too late. Not in the sense that you can't do it or you can't enjoy it, but maybe it could have been your thing. Maybe you could have mixed passion with income and it could have been this amazing career that was super fulfilling and led to a life that you could only dream of. And I know that sounds cheesy and that sounds weird. And I probably sound like a lot of those other people that are just chase your dreams, just do whatever you can do. But seriously, I think it really just comes down to those simple 3 words: live your truth. I don't know what that is for you, but I'm telling you, it's not that weird. It's not that hard. It's not that cringe. It's not that whatever negative thing that you think is attached to that. We all have our things. Your friends may not agree. Your family may not agree. They may have their own thing. But whatever it is, like, you have to be true to yourself. I love that. I had a friend that would always say this to me, you know? I would say something how I felt about XYZ. I would give my take, or I would say, you know what I really want to do? You know what would really be cool, blah, blah, blah. And he would just be like, dude, live your truth. And that was just like that permission, and I love that. Just that encouragement from someone else is just like, dude, then do it, right? Like, if you want to, that's enough. Plain and simple. You don't need my approval. You don't need his approval. You don't need permission from random people. You should just do whatever it is that you want to do because you want to do it. And I think so long as your desires are not obviously fucked up and satanic or massively illegal or unethical or whatever, like, then you deserve, like, you owe it to yourself to just do that thing. Give it a go. Give it a try. You'll regret it if you don't do it. And you might end up really, really enjoying that thing. You might turn it into a career. You might turn it into an amazing hobby. You might meet other people, because that's the thing. Like, you are not alone. That is one of the things that I'm realizing. One of these truths is that whatever that thing is that you think is weird, maybe you like just knitting, underwater basket weaving, some sport, some niche thing, some hunting this, some comic book, some video game, like whatever that you may not think is super cool. You may not think it's the norm. It may not be the status quo or whatever, but so what? You like it, and so do other people. Like, you're not alone. There's 7 or 8 billion people in this world. I promise you, you will find other people that can validate it if that's what you need, or you'll find other people that like that thing as well, and you can nerd out with them about that thing. And that's cool. You can share that, but you're only going to get that. And you're only going to get that passion-filled thing and that amazing hobby or whatever, or that fulfillment maybe from just truly being yourself and being authentic. You're only going to get that by just being self-aware enough, getting honest with yourself about whatever it is that is your truth, and then living that unapologetically, super authentically. Try it out. Let me know how it goes. Cheers.